Hey, good morning, crafty friends. It's Rena, and this morning I want to share a couple cards with you. So let's get started. Just as a reminder, this is my new YouTube name sign. I love it. And from the sounds of it, you guys love it too. So, all right, let me move that out of the way and let's get down to business. I created a few cards kind of just for fun. No design team stuff. I just needed to get some cards listed for sale. I don't like to be off of eBay for too long, and I think I didn't have cards for several days. So I'm going to start with this kind of whimsical, fun birthday card. And I've really gotten a kick out of using these accordion fold or funky fold or step cards and turning them into an easel card. So that's how they look on the side. I bought the funky fold part pre-cut, and I just attached it to my easel base that I created myself. And all I did was, this is a 6x6 at the bottom, and then I have 2 inches up here. I scored it, and then I attached it to the funky fold. You can kind of see the paper comes up to about here. And then it just turns into an easel card. So I colored up my sweet little Tilda with her little piping bag. And here's the birthday cake. She just piped that. Let me get this back. Okay. So I did some, it's kind of hard to show. I did some little birthday candles on each layer. You can kind of see it better. Each layer of the card. There's some back here too. And I used new paper that I just got from Tracy's store, Stay True to God. And this is a tea time collection. And then I just added my pink polka dots that I got, I think, at Hobby Lobby. So this is obviously a Magnolia stamp. And I colored her up. I layered this trim that I just got off of eBay. Added this cute pink bow that Scrappy Jazz sent me. And my Magnolia dies back here. I kind of did some EK Success Punch here. This is a Wild Rose Studio stamp. I think Scrappy Jazz also gave me these cute little cupcakes. So adorable. And then I have some more lace and some trim I just got from eBay. I added a couple flowers and a little cupcake there. So that is my first card. All right. Now, I'm going to show you another birthday card. And I used Wild Rose Studio paper on this one. And I've had these papers in my stash for quite some time. And when I went to pull things to do a destash, I was like, I'm totally making a card with these balloon papers. I love it. So, you know, I did my layering, my Martha Stewart punch background. These are Magnolia dies right here. And I totally cut them up and stuck them in so they don't even look like the die they actually came from. I love these appliques, and I try to use them frequently in my cards, so I put that at the top. I colored up my little Tilda, and I used a die tag, a tag die to cut her out. And then I used some Friskers stamps kind of around her. This is a stamp from Paper Tray Ink. I just added this, I cut this out of a Spellbinder's die and added it just to give that sentiment tag a little more interest. I added this crinkled seam binding bow. I layered a bow applique and a flower. I have some pretty lace, small lace trim at the bottom, and these pearls I had in my stash that somebody gifted me. And then I had a little bit of this box pleated lavender trim in my stash, and I added the pearls across the top. And then my EK Success Punch here, and voila, birthday card, card number 2. All right, let me make room over here. I guess I'm going to go with this one next. Really, really enjoyed working with the blue, and I'm not a blue person, as many of you probably know, but it so complemented the pink, and I used my paper that I just got from Tracy at Stay True to God, and this is the Tea Time collection, and you can see how gorgeous that paper is. So I used my Spellbinder, I think this is a Spellbinder shape die, and then I did an inside layer, and then this is a square, and I used my vintage corner pieces. I can't remember where I got those from. There's a little bit of lace back behind here, behind the fence, and then my Magnolia fence die. I had these, I think these are petaloo flowers and butterfly that I had in my stash from a purchase I made at Scrap and Stampers. Oh my gosh. Jamie. Not Too Shabby. Yeah, Jamie's Not Too Shabby shop. And so I added some Recollection flowers. I'm actually going to go back to Michael's today because these Recollection flowers are absolutely phenomenal. And they were in the $2 bin, so I'm going to go get some more. This is a Wild Orchid Craft. And then down here at the bottom in my sentiment spot, I used the same die as I put behind my Tilda. And I have these that I picked up at Michael's quite a while ago. And I added those as my sentiment. I added a little lace bow. And then I have this bow that I got from Natasha's Scrapbook Corner. I added a little more fence, a couple of flowers, and voila, card number 3. Okay. Now, my last card, you know, I can't decide between this one and one of the other ones. But this is my last card for today. And I did a lot of layering on this one. I used my shape die that I got from the UK. I added these Magnolia dies, a couple of layers of different sizes of doilies. This is a Magnolia die tag in the background, and I used another Magnolia die tag to go behind it. A couple of vintage metal corner pieces again. I had these pretty butterflies in my stash, and I added some pearls in the center. I had, this is a Prima flower, and I layered some Magnolia flower dies behind it. I used a little stenciling. I always seem to cover up my stenciling. But this paper back here was gifted to me by Linda Ullman. Thank you, Linda, FaithChick777. And then this is a Magnolia paper here. Colored up my little Tilda. Kind of gave her kind of an ombre hair color. Added just a teensy bit of lace here. A layered flower. There's a little bit more stenciling down here and over here. My twine bows with my little bows as bow centers. Some more lace here at the bottom. More layering and distressing. Another Prima flower layered on top of Magnolia dies. Another layered flower there. And voila, that is my last card for today. So let me do what I always do and bring them all out. I'm in a different filming area today because I've noticed that some of my videos are kind of yellowy over in my my little filming box area. So I'm going to have to figure out why and try to reorganize. Oh, I forgot. On this one, do you see this die right here? This is, oh gosh, I can't remember who this is by, but this is a little fountain die. Okay, so let me pull back. There we go. Card number 1, card number 2, card number 3, and card number 4. So let me know which one you like. Let me know why. I always enjoy reading your comments. I don't always have a chance to reply, but I'll always give you a thumbs up so you know that I did read your comment. And I just want to thank you for being great subbies, for loving my cards, giving me such wonderful encouragement. And I'll be back real soon. I have another kind of super cool project I'm anxious to share. Take care. Bye. Well, I guess I'm not leaving because my camera says I'm not.